What's up, guys, and welcome back to part 4 of Sim Airport. This is, as always, exactly where we left off. We got our aircraft taxiing out on the runway. Let's go ahead and hit play, get them out there. So this is the start of day 8. So let's go ahead and take a look at the schedule for today. We'll go to status here, actually. So, okay, that Beechcraft aircraft is off the schedule. We unfortunately had to cancel it due to not being able to get aircraft out in time. So it cost us some money, but today will be our first full day where I think we can get every aircraft out. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the schedule today, and one is currently en route. Should be here around 4 in the morning and will be out about 6. Now, if you remember, in the last episode, we added in a second gate agent desk, and we kind of reworked the queue here. And now that I look at it, how does it even work? There's like no opening. I mean, I'm pretty sure it worked in the last episode. I just don't know how. Maybe we could redo it, because it's going to bug me looking at it like that. So, shrink queue, come down, there we go. And expand queue, bring it over here, here, and right there. Alright, I think that's a lot better. It kind of just bugged me the way it was. It probably, I mean, I'm pretty sure it worked in the last episode, so it probably actually didn't hurt anything. We'll go ahead and get the speed up 2x. So there we go, that's good. Let's see. So in today's episode, I talked about how I always want to have like goals and objectives. So in the last episode, it was to get somebody hired, whether that be a CFO or a COO. It didn't really matter. Preferably it was both, but I knew that wasn't going to happen just because of how poor we are. So today's episode is going to be to hire a COO. We got the CFO last episode, so now we just need a COO. Now, let's come to research. In order to research bank loans, we've got to have $6,000. $5,000 for a COO, so that's $11,000 we need to get 2 of the things I want. So I think for today, we will just focus on getting a COO, and then possibly the next episode, we'll try and save up our money again, and we'll get that bank loan researched. I would eventually like to get to the point where we don't have to have a loan and we could pay back any loans that we currently do have. So as I've shown you guys before, it's showing right now that we should make $16,000, well, $17,000 a day. So that takes into account $9,200 for staff expense and $26,000 that we get for flight income. So after today, after a full day, we should see ourselves in the positive unless we start spending a lot of money. So we got an aircraft in here at the gate right now. That line is packed. These people are just kind of milling about. They don't really know what to do. That's something that we're going to have to address, which is going to be expanding this down so we can have longer lines, more seating. But we've seen how much money that costs. I mean, we can't do it with $1,800. Not gonna happen. What are these people doing? Just why don't you go ahead and get in line? Just standing there like a bunch of crazies. 26 minutes left to board. Hopefully we can get this thing out on time. Yeah, they kind of just waited until that's dumb. Whatever. These people are really weird. So aircraft out. What time is it? 6:33. Take a look at status. It's supposed to be gone by 6, and it's departing. But we've got enough time to get this aircraft in, so we're good. Let's look at the actual schedule and see the gaps between. So really, these two are going to be perfectly fine. It's just these that are somewhat questionable. Because if you remember, we only had an hour gap and we couldn't do it. So this is maybe given as an extra 15 minutes. But I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we really should be okay. Especially now that we've got that second gate agent desk. That's what's really going to help us out. So next aircraft is in. Let's look at the schedule one more time. Sorry about that. So this is the this is the aircraft we're in now. So we'll need to kind of take a look once the aircraft following this one comes in, that noon aircraft, because that's where it's going to be a bit hairy. But I think we'll be fine. So right now we're still good with one baggage carousel. Once we get that second gate, then we'll have to have another carousel. We'll have to worry about, well, you know what? I think we probably will be fine. We can fit 2 gate agent desks right here easily. And we can put a couple more rows of seating right here. So we'll be good to put another, what's it even called, man? I can't even think right now. Another gate. We can put another gate right here and we'll be good. But again, that's what, $28,000 objects? 28,000. Extra large is 42,000. Whew, that's expensive. That is expensive. So we're not quite up to the point where we could research bank loans or hire a COO, but we're gonna get there by the end of today. I hope. I really hope. So that aircraft is gone, right? Departed? Perfect. I mean, that's not, it's not even, it got off before 11, so yeah, we're looking good there. Looking good. I would like to throw in another airline, you know, another flight, but I just don't know if I trust having a second gate agent desk that much. I probably should have tried that before I even canceled that flight. I probably should have just gotten another desk to see if that would help, but we canceled it, so I don't want to throw in another one and then wind up having the same issues and have to cancel it as well. I'm almost wondering if I could expand this queue up some right here, because that last one, it filled up. People were just kind of hanging around and they got confused. We'll see. It's about to get full now. Yeah. How many? This doesn't hold that many people though. 148 people in line out of 82. What? Or is that how much the line holds and it's just max capacity? I don't know. We'll come back to that. But everything here seems to be, you know, flowing pretty smooth. Security's still good. I don't feel like we need to expand it or add anything else. I mean, people are getting through pretty quick. Let's see, 12 minutes left, 10. We had time to spare, 5 minutes to spare. Perfect. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and expand that queue. Expand. Oh no. That's going to confuse people. Do I have to... No, I didn't say shrink. Alright, that gives them a little bit more space. I hope that flight board... I mean, we could always move this flight board and then come down more, but I think it's going to be okay there. We can also come up and then over some. That wouldn't be bad either. But I think that gives them probably enough room where we should be good. So here's the flight I was talking about. Actually, no. It was the last flight. We missed it. I was concerned with the noon flight not getting out in time for this one to come in on time, but it did with plenty of time to spare. So we're good. I'm no longer worried about that, which is good because that was a pretty big concern. We could not afford to cancel any more flights. So now we've got enough money, $6,835, to where we could easily hire a COO. We'll do that probably towards the end of the day, maybe like at night. We'll hire another COO, or not another, but we'll hire a COO. I just know we're going to have some staff wages coming out, and I'd rather not dip into the negative, even though I know we'll go right back up into the positive. I'd rather just keep it in the positive for right now. So we're looking pretty good. That flight got off at around, well, let's see. Let's zoom out. Took off he was off the runway. Let's call it 1750. So look at the schedule. The next one comes in at 1845. Yeah. I mean, it was late actually getting out of here, but we're good. We still have quite a while before, well, not quite a while, but plenty of time between these flights. So we're good. We're about to make some money here once this one lands. Let's come up and take a look at it land. Whoa, it was pretty quick landing. Oh, $9,000. See, we're starting to make our money back. Janitors look like they're doing a good job. I mean, is this our last flight of the day? No, we got another one. We got another one a little bit later on. Because this is, what, 7 o'clock? 7:30? I should know since I'm in the military, but... yeah, so we're talking about this flight here. So we got one more. But janitors are doing a good job of keeping everything clean. I mean, the restrooms look pretty gross, but... compared to how they looked in, what was it, part 2 or part 3, we're a lot cleaner now. Actually, it might have been like, I don't know, part 4 when we had to add the second ones in. Did I start this off saying this was part 4? I think I did. This is part 5 if I'm not mistaken. It's hard to keep straight. So here we go. Next people coming in. See, we dropped down to 8,000. We were at 9. And it says we're supposed to make 16,000 a day. I haven't spent any money today. We started off at like, what, a little less than $1,000. So we've only got one more flight coming in. How are we gonna get up to 16,000? That's not right. That's not right. Yeah, because this is the last aircraft that just came in and got us up to 10,000. So I don't know where that calculation is coming from, but we definitely didn't make $16,000 today. That's frustrating. But we made enough money to hire our COO. Our objective for today, hire a COO, complete. Perfect. Now that is definitely a female. Still really hard to tell with this character here. I just can't tell if that's a skirt or not. But that's definitely a female. So there we go. Perfect. Got our COO, CFO, so our airport is now managed correctly. I don't know how we were operating without a CFO or COO for about a week, but we somehow did. So there it is, last flight of the day. Slide down. Oh, it's already flipped over to tomorrow. So there we go. Last flight of the day, backing out. Perfect. End the day with $5,000. That's pretty good. Pretty close to being able to research bank loans, but I'm not going to do it. Well, I'll research it, but I don't know if I'll take one out unless I feel like we really, really need it. And you know what? I kind of feel like we really, really need it. So the next flight that comes in, once we have enough, I'll research bank loans. And I think what I want to do is add another gate. Yeah, that shouldn't be too terribly difficult. I mean, we need about 28,000 bucks to put a gate in. We're going to need to add another baggage routing station. We'll have to do the conveyor lines to get to it, and then the conveyor lines to get to this. Let's come and look at that real quick. So this is in. So what we can do, we can put the new one like in this area here, bring the conveyor belt line down, or just come straight across from here. That might be easier to just come this way. And then we'll have the exit up here, and we can just come straight across, or like up and over and attach it here. Because as long as we get on this line and then branch off of this one, we should be good. I'm pretty sure you can do it that way. Oh wait, no. Because that would put, if we connected to this one, then it would use this carousel. Or, and I don't know if this will work, can we come over, attach to this, and then maybe branch off here to another baggage carousel? I wonder if we can do that. Because, I mean, I really don't want to have tons of conveyor lines just running everywhere. That'd be a bit ridiculous. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. And one thing I know that I can do, we're obviously going to need more ticketing desk. So I think what we will do is maybe add here in the middle. They'll just be touching each other, which not a big deal. And then we could always make this queue a little bit longer, move these boards forward some. We'll see. We're that's starting to get a little bit ahead of ourselves thinking that way. Yeah, that queue is way out there. Start filling in, people. Let's be smart here. Yeah, see, if we could just expand out this way some, that's going to allow us to make that queue bigger, because they're just, now that look at them, they're just confused. Poor people. 30 minutes left aboard. We still should be good, though, to get it off in time. Coming around. 10 minutes left. Come on. Perfect. 5 minutes to go, and we had it. So, yeah, we're looking really good. There's our $6,000. So, I wanted to get the COO office done today, or hire a COO today. I wanted to bank loans as well. Didn't think I'd be able to do it, but we can. So there you go, bank loans. That's going to take 18 hours, it said. So it won't be done for this episode. We'll catch back up in our next episode, and bank loans will be done. Which, that's actually perfect. Bank loans will be done in our next episode. We'll take out a loan, throw in a new gate. Yeah, we're going to have this airport hopping pretty soon. I got big plans. I mean, I can see. I was wondering how, we do it with one runway. But I'm thinking we could probably maybe put a runway here. Also have gates on this side. Or have this come up. Like, extend out here. Come up. I'm sure you can. Can you rotate the runway? I don't see why you couldn't. Let's take a look. That was a sliding door, not a runway. Oh, perfect. Invalid placement, though. Oh, wait. Not invalid placement, it's just I don't have the money. Okay. So, well, can we do that because of that taxiway? I don't know if that will work. But I don't want to put it right there. That's ridiculous. We could put it here. But then I don't know if we'll have enough money for a... Not enough money. I don't know if we'd have enough room for a gate. Because that... Yeah. Well, guys, this is going to be tricky. It's going to take some figuring out. Like I said, I don't know if you can expand your area. Or if you only have this block here. I guess we'll find out, but I mean, one runway is not enough as we get farther in the game, so we'll just see what happens. Who knows? I'm sure there will be like expansions for the game, DLC and whatnot, once it's actually a full game. Right now it's just alpha. But like I said last episode, or the episode before last, those will be problems for future episodes. As of right now, we are a nice small airport. Don't have a whole lot to worry about. Cleanliness, man, I'm really happy with cleanliness. They're at 99%, so they're happy too. Boredom, 100% satisfied. Not sure how. We really don't have much going on. But I think that will do it for this episode. We hit our target of a COO. We got a secondary target of researching bank loans, which are at 29%, 30%. We've got 5K in the bank, so we are going to be good to come in next episode and really start expanding this airport. As always, guys, I thank you for watching. If you haven't watched any of the other Sim Airport episodes that I've put out, be sure to click up here in the left corner. I'm going to put a link to the very first video so you can get caught right back up. And also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit that 16Subi logo up there in the right corner. That'll get you subscribed. That way you'll know whenever I put out a new video. But I think you might also have to hit that little bell button down at the somewhere down in the bottom of the near the comments, like right above it, maybe right near where the subscribe button is. I don't know, but apparently you have to hit that button to get notifications when I put out a new video. And as always, I appreciate you watching, and we will see you in the next one.